morning. New day. I had a hard time sleeping last night, man. I woke up several times during the night. I set my alarm to get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning so I can try to make it out here to the receiver by like 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. But I couldn't sleep, man. I was waking up off and on from 8 o'clock, 8:30. Woke up again at 10 and again at like 11:30, man. I was like, man, look here. And then 1:30 hit, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start heading out around 2 o'clock because I got to that Love's early yesterday. I don't think I said what time I got there. I got there like around, I think I did. I said I got there around 2 o'clock. So, you know, my 10 hours were up like around 12:30, something like that. So I just said, you know, let me go ahead and get up. So 2 o'clock, got up, did my little pre-trip, and we making our way. Says here I should get there around 5:30. So hopefully they be there so they can take this off my truck, man, because it's cold outside, man. It's like 25 degrees out there. As soon as I finish that, I'm gonna be heading towards Indiana, drop this truck off so I can go home. Now I'm gonna go hop back in the bed and go to sleep, man. Give me some of that good rest.
Before desire, I've been away trying to build a wheel up this life require. Slowly letting go to regain control, it's like ice to tires. Shit had me slipping, I turned the heat up, jumped in the kitchen. Renewed commitment, removed the waste and improved the writer. Took up the taxes, I brought a bag and straight from the Shire. Thank the Messiah, my shoulders heavy, my thoughts inspire. The shots been fired, you crossed the line and all love expires. I'm at that age where my peace of mind worth your life, and I wouldn't think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't purely entertainment. I see dollar signs and it get me stimulated. I'll never fall in line, then do no guessing, know it's my turn.
Well, we here. This road is a no truck route, but this is the only way to get over here. Let's go down this little small road. There was actually another truck that was coming in the opposite direction. I have no idea where he came from, but he wasn't a flatbed. But when I talked to the guy yesterday, he told me, I asked him where the driveway was. He was like, just keep driving until you see a bunch of wooden pallets. And well, there's a bunch of wooden pallets sitting out here. So I just pulled in, parked right here. I have no idea what time they open. I tried calling, but like usual, they didn't pick up the phone. So, you know, I don't know if it said between 5 and 1, 5 a.m. and 1 p.m. is my delivery appointment. And right now it's like 5:30 in the morning. So I don't know. No, maybe they in there, maybe they not. I have no idea. I don't see no vehicles. No, walking around in this strange neighborhood is not my it's not my cup of tea. And it's still much too dark outside to really get a grasp of what's going on. You know, but we here, so like I said, if I could deliver it yesterday, I would have. That's what they prefer. They prefer me deliver yesterday, but couldn't do it, then had hours. So I had to be today, and we here. I'm not taking no straps off. I ain't doing none of that until I know what's really going on. They had another entrance farther straight ahead. I decided to pull right here because, like I said, when I talked to him, if I heard him correctly, if I remember correctly, he said there'd be a bunch of pallets. So, knowing the wood that I got, it looked like it's wood that they used to make pallets. And this, y'all more than likely can't see it on the camera. But it's definitely a lot of pallets over here. No, I almost didn't think I'd be able to fit up in here. So many pallets over here. But I'm in a little bit off the road, got my lights on. I got my my utility light in the back, got that turned on. So if there is anybody in there, hopefully they see me. Like, who is this truck sitting out here? Oh, this our work. This our product. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that. Get that up off of there. That's what I'm hoping. I sure hope I'm at the right location, man. But if not, then like I said, the address is actually at the next driveway down that way on the right. But that looked like that's a residential going down this really tight driveway. But it looked like if I were to go down that way, I pull in and it looked like it'll take me back to where out this way. So it like goes around in a circle. Maybe, I don't know. That's what it looked like on Google Maps. But you know, once you see things in person, you know, people like to move stuff around and all that. So I have no idea. But the main thing is we here. So now I'm just going to wait. Hopefully I don't wait too long. I don't want to have to fall asleep over here. Hopefully they pull in and we get this stuff unloaded so I can go. I'm ready to go. Y'all know the routine, man. I'm ready to get up out of here, man. I'm tired. I want to go home.
All the signs, yeah, it's a science, but mostly patience. I didn't resign. I had to hold it together and tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't know if that was true, I couldn't lose my pride. And that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones that they believe in. Yes, sir. My condolences. I know this got them breathing. We've been winning all season. It been overdue so long. We blessed up. Perfect timing. This divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' run it back and run it up some more. No more being humble. We gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more. Refuse to lose, I'm born defiant. Solitude, I'm not reliant. Played it cool to keep shit low key, but really I'm a giant. Mama won't do no more crying. I ensured it, I endured it. Still recouping from the days I didn't text. Let's get into it. Always been a higher level, always been a bigger draw. Back then I didn't have the numbers, but I always had the sauce. Held the dust just like the losses. Kept it level, never doubted. Now the verses in the thousands. Fought for this, I tell them about it. Added in 2014, I'm hitting a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing I said I love the most. Was stuck a fool and in the show, but God had other plans for me in store. You think it don't be worth the wait until you worth your weighted gold. And I still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
We up out of there. Didn't take them long. I had called them and left a message because I didn't feel like walking around out there. It was dark. I didn't know if anybody was over there or not. Seen some lights on in like a warehouse farther down on their property, but I didn't feel like walking all the way down there. So I said, let me call, leave a message, see if he called me back. About 30 minutes later, he'll be back. He was like, yeah, just take the straps off and I get to you. So he must have seen me when I pulled up. So the only reason why I didn't take the straps off because I wasn't sure if I was, at the right spot. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to start taking stuff off and they'd be like, yeah, you need to move. So I want to make sure. So, but I was at the right spot. Took everything off, took the straps off, took everything off. It was done. Of course, I didn't want to film all that. I filmed me talking. But I mean, it was dark, you couldn't see nothing. I didn't want to film them taking that off and all, because like I said, it's look like it's a private residence. I mean, they got like a business and all that, but it just, you know, it's the Amish community, man. I don't like showing, because you know they don't like being, you know, in the limelight anyway. So I don't show whenever I go to these Amish communities and delivering stuff like that most of the time, unless it's a large warehouse like that, like at that place I went to out there in Ohio. I think it was out there in Ohio. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I show that, but you know, these little small, like little shops or whatever, I ain't gonna show that, man. But you know, it's the same thing. You know, it's lumber. You know, you see one, you seen them take it off with one, you see them take it off all of them. So that's how it is. So yeah, we on our way back to
right lane closed was reported on US 20.
Back to Indiana. So I go home, man. I'm so sleepy right now, so tired. I'm glad I got up when I did. That way I could do this and get it over with, because I thought about leaving out a little bit later, but I'm glad I didn't. I just wanted to do this and get it over with, man. Because I am tired. I want to go home. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I was thinking about taking a nap once I get back to the yard. I don't know, maybe an hour or 2 hour nap or something like that before I head out, because it's still early. You know, it's a little after 8 o'clock right now. And by the time I touch down out there, it'll be 8 o'clock, because I forgot. We are an hour ahead over here, man. So it'll be 8, so it's like, it's really 7 o'clock right now, even though, you know, I'm east. I mean, you know, on the east coast somewhat. So once I get to where I need to drop this truck off, and yeah, we'll be back in the central time zone. It'll be 8 o'clock. So yeah, man, it's still early, man. I don't know, I might take a nap or something before I head out. I don't know, we'll see. But that'll conclude this video, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.